every time I start to work out consistently, I hurt myself or I get sick. Only last month, after working out for 1 week, I overworked my knees and then I got the flu. Typical. And I know I'm not the only one who goes through this cycle over and over again, never managing to get into a routine. In this series, I want to document my journey of becoming a fit girl in a healthy and realistic way. This time, for real, I'm going to start slow. I'm gonna strengthen my problem areas first and focus on getting into a doable routine, and then I can add harder workouts. I'll share my journey and what works for me, but remember, we're all different and I basically don't know anything. If you get inspired by what I do, please double check, do your own research as well. So I already do a lot of yoga at home, maybe 4 or 5 times a week, but it's for recovery. After an 8-hour shift in the warehouse, I come home, my body's aching, and I need to stretch and nourish my body, and so it's not giving me much strength. Last year I tried going to the gym consistently, but I ended up hurting my lower back because I added too heavy weights too soon. Classic, right? Then I rented a bike with the intention of becoming a person that bikes everywhere, and I used it maybe once or twice a month. And lastly, I recently got Ring Fit Adventure for my Nintendo Switch. It's a lot of fun, but I started doing it every second day, which I thought was starting slow, but it turns out those workouts are pretty hard actually, and that's when I overworked my knees after just a week. And then, like I said, I got the flu. Now I've been fully recovered for a couple weeks, and this time, I mean it. I'm doing it differently. We're starting slow and we're getting into a routine. The end goal for me, why I work out, or why I'm starting to work out, why I want to be fit and healthy, is because I want to feel strong and able. Basically have a well-rounded fitness level and feel good in my body. And feel good in my body long term. I want to have a long, happy, active life. I want to be one of those 60, 70-year-olds doing pull-ups. That's my goal. Also, I want to have a healthy pregnancy in a few years, 3-5 years, I don't know, but starting now feels good to me. And then a more fun and feels out of reach, but one of my biggest fitness inspirations on YouTube is Natacha Océan. I love her. She does these crazy moves, she can do jumping pistol squats, the craziest things. She's studied sports science, so she has a lot of videos on explaining the science behind anything diet related, why they fail, behind fitness, muscle growth, all those things. Yeah, she has a lot of information. I would suggest checking her out if you're starting your own journey, because there's so much good stuff there and she inspires me so much. Basically, one day I want to be like her. But to get to her level, I need to start on my level. So let me tell you the plan. So my plan is basically to just continue doing yoga like I do for recovery and flexibility, and to regulate my nervous system, aka de-stress. But add more challenging practices when I feel like it and I want to, because like I said, I'm not trying to change too much at once. But what I want to add to my routine is basically 2 types of workouts. One, to strengthen my knees. I've looked up some knee strengthening exercises and some YouTube follow-alongs, and I'm gonna do that once a week. Second, a fun workout. So I'm thinking Ring Fit Adventure on the TV, or another fun type of YouTube follow-along workout. Yeah, that's basically my plan to start, I guess, let's say for the first month. This is something that sounds almost too simple to me, but that's the goal, I think, to make it doable and so that I will actually stick to it. Adding those 2 types of workouts, I think, will be really good for me. Like I've said, my knees are my problem areas, so I really need to start with strengthening those to not overwork them again. If you haven't seen my regular videos, I am a food YouTuber, so of course I'll also share some fun healthy meal ideas in this series. Subscribe to follow along. This is episode 0, and then I'll just continue documenting, continue sharing, and Feel free to share in the comments as well where you are in your journey, or if you have any tips or what you want to see from me. So to start, I'm gonna do a workout today. So with that said, let's get started. Okay, I decided to start really light with a knee strengthening workout to really make sure I'm building a good base to help myself not get injured in the future. Those were some super easy exercises, but this one is really hard. Just try standing up from a chair on one leg and sit back down again on one leg. Okay. Next up, there were some balancing exercises for the stabilitating muscles. Keeping the balance with eyes closed is so hard.
Are you doing a Swedish word, right?
Yes. And finished off with just a couple different stretches. I didn't feel like I pushed myself at all, but I decided to start light and I started, which is the most important in this case. So I'm about to do a workout because it's on the schedule. I planned it for myself, either Ring Fit adventure or a fun YouTube workout. I was planning to do Ring Fit, but I wasn't really feeling up to it, and that always takes like more time than the actual workout because you need to like jog between enemies and stuff like that, and it only counts the active time as a workout. So even if the counter is at 20 minutes, you might have spent 45. Then I realized I can just look up a fun YouTube video to follow. So I'm gonna do that to lower the hurdle for myself, because I also need to edit a bunch of shorts today. That's why I don't want to spend that much time on this. I first looked up a 20-minute low to the ground, low impact workout by, I'll show it here and link it below. I forget what the channel's called, but I think she's really good. And then I also looked up a flexibility thing to do after by Natacha Océan, but I realized it's more like a mobility thing, so I'm actually gonna start with that to prepare for the workout. So in total it's gonna be 30 minutes. I'm just gonna follow it and it's gonna be fine. Hopefully fun as well. Oh my god, I actually loved both of those videos. The first one, my body was like cracking and I was like, oh, this is so good for me. And the Mad Fit 20 minutes low to the ground, so good, because it was like slow but still difficult enough. I was working my muscles, and specifically those like deep small muscles that I think are really good for me to strengthen right now. It was also some really good like bridges and different kinds of exercises where I felt it on the inside of my thighs, which I know is a muscle I need to get way stronger to support my knees. So this was an awesome workout. And actually the workout from yesterday, I actually have some muscle pain in like my glutes, outside of my glutes. And it was like 15 minutes and it didn't feel difficult at all. I thought it was way too little, but like I said, I did get some soreness from it. So obviously it was good. Now I just feel really ready for the day. I'm gonna shower and get into my edits. I'm happy I did this. Good morning, it's Saturday again, the next week. I wanted to work out yesterday, but of course I had a bad sleep, I was really tired. I pushed it up to later in the day and then we ended up hanging out with friends instead. That happens. I'm gonna do a workout today. We don't have much food in the house, but I did prepare myself a tea. No milk, I do like milk in it, but we're out. And for breakfast, I have this matcha cake that I got from Eastside Mall. There's like a kombini store there. Yeah, so I'm gonna treat myself to cake for breakfast before the workout. Today the plan is to do like a knee strengthening and core workout. I put some exercises together, like knee, core, and I'll do it 2-3 times. So that's the plan. Let's do a taste test. It smells a bit cheesecakey. I like it. A bit artificial. I like the texture. Soft sponge cake. Matcha flavored. Oh, wait, there's a filling. I just realized. Interesting. So as a warm-up, I did the mobility routine, and then I also did some simple chair squats and a plank. I was surprised I could hold the plank for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Now this is an exercise I see a lot on YouTube for knee strength. They normally do it on a block or a bench, but I just had my couch. But the soft surface adds some balance and stability. You basically just bend your leg until your other foot hits the surface. Followed that up with some bicycle crunches for my core. And the same one-legged chair squats from yesterday. These really are so difficult and I think so good for me. And I actually love how much balance is involved in this too. Next up I did bird and dog. I think that's what it's called. And the last exercise I did was glute bridges. I did all of these 3 times before I finished off with another plank. This one was definitely more difficult. I could only hold it for about a minute this time. Hi guys, so it's Sunday evening now. I spent half the day editing to upload a vlog. I also woke up with really bad muscle soreness in my legs and especially my glutes. It's definitely from the workout yesterday, but also from all the walking we did this weekend. We did 15,000 and then 17,000 the next day and 10,000. So today's been a rest day and I think well deserved, honestly. Good morning, it's week 3, Friday. I woke up and immediately put my workout clothes on under this. Then I spent an hour doing dishes and I'm a bit hungry, but I don't have a big appetite right now. I'm scared if I don't eat anything, I'll feel nauseous during my workout, but I also like the thought of eating something right now also makes me feel a bit nauseous. So I'm gonna try it on an empty stomach. I'm doing the same mobility routine I've done by Natacha Océan and then another MadFit 20-minute full body workout. Should be easy enough. I'll try my best. After working out, I can shower, eat. It's gonna be good. I really can't tell you enough how much I've been loving this mobility routine. The different moves are just so much fun and varied, and I feel like I see improvements every time I do it. And for the workout, I did a MadFit workout, 25 minutes, low impact, full body, and this is probably my first time doing squats again in a long time. If you're not counting the chair squats, of course. But I gotta tell you, my legs felt strong, my knees felt good, didn't feel anything iffy in them. So I was really happy about that. I always found this particular exercise very difficult though, but I stuck through it. Okay, now I'm ready to eat. even though I've noticed after a workout, I normally don't feel my hunger so much, but then I get in the shower and I get this like feeling in my body, like I get really irritated, almost angry sometimes, but I still don't feel hungry in my stomach. But I realize I just need food. I just don't feel the hunger cues the same way. So I've learned to always eat after a workout. It's important. Let's make something yummy. Let's try it. The mint is very good in this. Oh my god, I became like ravenous. Hello, it's Sunday afternoon. Super sunny and warm today, so we went out for a walk. Honestly haven't been feeling the best this weekend, and I don't really feel like working out later, but I think a walk will be nice, and I will still do something to continue with the schedule. Something nice and light. Yeah, we got this. You guys already know what mobility routine I'm doing. It's so good. I really felt an improvement in this move. It's fun. Some of these moves felt really weird, but since it's the first time I was doing them, that's definitely to be expected. I just love the journey of learning something new and then seeing yourself get better at it. And fitness is one of those things where you can pretty easily tell when you get better at things, like putting more weight or just keeping the balance better, doing things better, and it's so much fun. Alright, today's workout done. I did just do some mobility and like stretching. I followed the stability routine I've never followed before, and it was actually very good. And there was some strength too, like glute bridges and wall sits. Happy I did it. Happy it's done. Good evening. It's Friday night. We are having a couple friends over. My boyfriend Nick is filming, so they moved all our furniture around, and I'm gonna be spending the night in the bed in the living room. So this is the setup right now. I've been really tired today, and honestly yesterday was the first day of my period, so I've been taking it really easy. I've been cleaning and organizing the kitchen, but very slowly and like without music, without entertainment. I really do watch a lot of YouTube and Netflix at work since I'm just packing stuff in the warehouse. So I'm always distracting myself with entertainment at work, and I come home and I continue watching YouTube, and it's not very good. So today my brain just said nope, not feeling like doing that anymore. This is the end of episode 1 of the Fit Girl Diaries. Thank you so much for watching along this far. And I have a couple ideas for the next episode or this coming month, because I've been eating a bit too much candy for my liking. Haven't been eating well in general. A lot of frozen pizzas and instant ramen, gummies during weekdays, and of course everything in moderation, but it's been too much. And I never want to eliminate something completely, but I want to include more healthy meals And with healthy, I just mean more vegetables, protein, fiber, just well balanced. So I'm gonna show you that in the next episode, as well as building upon my routine, adding more workouts, maybe another workout. I'm excited for it. Oh, and it's raining outside. Can you hear it? It's super cozy. Right now, I'm about to do one of my favorite yoga flows, yoga for when you are feeling scared by Yoga with Adrian. It's just so good to de-stress and reset the nervous system. Even though I've been very chill today, I haven't done this yoga in a bit, and my body notices. I just feel worried and there's something in my chest. So I'm gonna do this and then I'll see you next episode. Have a nice evening. Love you. Bye.
All right, and here we are. Thank you for selecting this practice. You are not alone. We're going to begin lying down. Let's join Benji here. Come on down to the ground. Lay down on your back. Extend thine